Nanango style. Here we go. Just because you can, LizzieLand. Well, welcome to LizzieLand. This isn't really my land, but I'm still Lizzie. And you know what? LizzieLand is just wherever I am. So welcome to Nanango. Check out this view. Isn't it beautiful? Now, I'm staying in a really cool old house. It's got lots of new extensions on it, verandas and whatnot. But this house used to belong to a guy called Christy Dwyer. He was a sniper in World War I. Now, all the way down there, don't know if you can see all the way down there, but there's some bales down there where there used to be some cows that he used to milk. Then after a while, the dairy cattle didn't work out so well. It's a bit dry out here. So they started farming meat cattle, Angus cattle. Now, I'm going to sing a story a little bit later on called Farewell and Adieu to You Brisbane Ladies. Now that's because Christy used to take cattle from here and go all the way to Toowong. Now I don't know if you guys know where I am, but I'm a long, long way from Brisbane, okay? So for the moment, what I'm going to do, I don't have my special helper today. I don't even know if you guys are there. So let's make sure you are. We'll put you on selfie cam and we'll get into it. I'm going to take you for a bit of a journey around here because, yeah, who knows what we might discover. Hi, there you guys are. This is so great. You know, the comments hasn't been working on my live Facebook for a while, but I can actually see you guys there now. Now, first things first, 1 step, 2 step, hello to you, Amy McPherson and Zoe. Of course, that's Zoe. How are you, Zoe, up in Bundaberg? 3 step, 4 step, hello to you, other Amy. No, this Amy is a bit younger, Amy Fletcher. 5 step, 6 step, hello to you, walkers. Talia, yes, the view is absolutely superb, isn't it? It's pretty good out your way too. Up at Blackall. 7, 8, 9, 10, welcome to my land. Now, it's not my land unless we have a good cup of tea. Oh, hi, Genevieve and Abby. Good to see ya. How crazy is this? Now, hopefully that wind isn't too windy. There we go. I brought my special cup, my special teapot. I've got a few special cups. You guys have probably seen all of them. It's not how my mummy makes it, but it's still good. I miss Mum. I don't have my helper today. She's back in Brisbane. So I'm doing this all by myself. So we'll see how we go. Hi, Dad. Hi, Mum. Good to see ya. All right, so it's probably time that we go off on our adventure together. So this is where I grab Mr. Violin and off we go. Are you ready? There he is. You know, he made it in the car on the way up, pretty much no problems. I got to say though, Horace got a little bit car sick on the way. Now he didn't, we put him in the front seat and he felt a bit better after that. Didn't quite need to use the vomit bucket, but oh, poor Horace. Poor Horace. Yeah, poor Horace. Hey, where's Elektrina? She's inside. Okay. Elektrina's inside because she needs to stay in there out of the cold wind, and maybe later on we might find where she is and use her for the LizzieLand song at the end. Okay, so good trip up. Let's see what we got around this place. So I'll put you back on the old, what do you call this? The other camp. Back to that beautiful view. Isn't that great? And we're going to take a wander around this place that used to belong to Mr. Dwyer. There we go. Oh, geez, a whole pile of stuff over here. You know, woke up this morning and I was getting that party bus ready. All those party bus animals, they all came up with me. But you know what? I couldn't find a couple of them. So I'm wondering whether they decided it might be a really funny thing to just decide to hide from me. So, oh, look at these old tractors. Oh, hey, that's Kazza. Kazza, what are you doing there? Oh, I just thought I'd drive the tractor. Oh, can I drive the tractor with you? All right, well, let's set up the cam and do some driving of the tractor. We ready? There we go. Set that up there. I'm going to put Mr. Violin there next to you first. There we go. Wait for me, guys. You can't drive that tractor without me. We'll rest that bow up there. There we go. Take you guys back. Check it out. Apparently this is from maybe the 1940s, so very, very old tractor. Who wants to drive that tractor with me? You ready? Hi, Rosemary Sanderson. Hopefully Mr. Tripod stays there, but if he topples over, who's going to laugh? I certainly will. That'll be hilarious. Okay, you ready? Oh, Mr. Violin, are you ready? Kazza, you ready? Kazza is a nickname for Karen. Karen the kangaroo. Oh, there we go. I'm going to ride the tractor side saddle. Is that even a thing? Oh, did you like my Akubra? This is my special Australian hat. All right, Kazza, you can ride up front. There we go. This is the way we drive the tractor, drive the tractor, drive the tractor. This is the way we drive the tractor on a Saturday morning. What are we doing, guys? Oh, I don't know, I just thought we'd take a look around the farm. Okay, well, let's do that. You know, that reminds me of a really great song. Don't know if you guys ever saw Burke's Backyard. Bit of John Williams. Give me a home amongst the gum trees, with lots of plum trees, a sheep or two or a kangaroo, a clothesline out the back, a veranda out the front, and an old tractor. I don't know if that's the real words, but they work for today, don't they? All right, well, onward we go to our journey. Kaz, are you okay if I just leave you there, just hanging out on the tractor? Here we go. Oh, who's sat in a tractor before? I bet those walkers have. What else are we going to find on our little journey around the place? You ready? Here we go. Waving, everyone. All right, video isn't working for the youngs. I wonder if everyone else can. Can I get a thumbs up for anyone else who can see me? Give me a wave. Well, at the moment it's not me. It's this awesome old farm. Look at that stuff piled up there. There it is. Here we go. What? Hey! Who's that? Red Ted, what are you doing in there? Oh, I just thought I'd do some cooking. Oh, fantastic. What are you cooking? Oh, I'm cooking some scones in this old wood stove. Wow. All right, the walkers can see me. Catherine, all right, Amy can see me. Ken now. Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. You guys can go back later on and see what you missed. All right, Mr. Red Ted, what are you cooking in here? Fantastic. Oh, who's got a stove like this at home? I don't know what this is. All right, I've got some hot plates here. All right, I'll put on my billy over there. And this is the way we cook the scones, cook the scones, cook the scones. This is the way we cook the scones on a Saturday morning. Gee, you never know what you might find in here. There's probably a few little insects around. You got a song for that, Mr. Violin? Yeah, I got a song for that. You guys know this one? Hope you're ready with your spider fingers. I bet there's a few of these around. Incy wincy spider climbed up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed poor Incy out. Some rain would be good. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. Incy wincy spider climbed up the spout again. Ooh, hopefully we don't find any wincies in here. Okay, Red Ted, you keep cooking those scones and we'll come back later on. Hopefully they'll be nice and cooked for us to eat. Maybe some jam and cream would be good. At the shearing quarters, that's what it's like, isn't it? Time for a bit of my face again. What do you reckon? All right, we're going to go back around here. Oh, back to the view. Hey, Mr. Violin, what do you reckon about our journey? Pretty good, isn't it? We're missing Elektrina, aren't we? That's all right, we'll get there, we'll find her. Now, around here, we have some old stumps of the old house. Gee, I wonder if that's some too. There's a lot. Look at all those old stumps. So, I'll show you guys. There we go, this is the new parts of the new house. Up there. There it is. But over here, we have some of the old stumps that they took out. There we go. There is some of them there, standing up like soldiers. In fact, that's why people I'm staying with here, they've actually set them up again, just like that, as a reminder of all the soldiers that are in the war. So they're standing here like guards. Isn't that amazing? The Christy Dwyer, the guy that used to live in this house a long time ago, used to have those stumps on his house. Here we go. Oh, gee, what's happening out here? Oh, I see a big cauldron. Is that some smoke I see? Oh, fantastic. Yeah, are we coming to a campfire? Oh, I think so. Oh, look at that. Well, isn't that just special? That is so great. Look at that little cauldron. Oh, who loves a good campfire on a Saturday morning, bit windy? Hey, who's that over there? Oh, hey, Les, what you got there? Oh, have you got a story for me to read? Oh, fantastic. Well, that makes sense. There's a big cauldron over there. Look at that. Because I think that book, from what I can see, is Wombat Stew. Well, how about I set up our camera right here? We might have a bit of a read of Wombat Stew. Let's see what the best direction is going to be here for Mr. Tripod. Here we go. And ding, ding, ding. Around here we go. Pretty good, isn't it? Let's put this down. Can you guys see that fire? Woo-hoo-hoo, we're getting pretty close to it. All right, grab that book. Are you ready? Hey, Sandy. All right, I'm beside my crackling fire, which you probably can't see. Let's see if we can see it now. There it is. Oh, it's getting toasty here. A bit of a cuddle of Les. Wombat stew. A wombat. There we go. Move over here. What have you got there, Dingo? And decided to make wombat stew. Wombat stew. Gooey, brewy, yummy, chewy wombat stew. Oh, I hope not. Platypus came ambling back up the bank. Good day, Dingo, he said, snapping his bill. What is all that water for? Little platypus there. Can you guys see the pictures okay? Oh, hey, kings. I'm brewing up a gooey, chewy stew with that fat wombat, replied Dingo with a toothy grin. Do you have a toothy grin? Got any lipstick? No, all good. Okay, great. What's happening next? If you ask me, said the platypus, the best thing for a gooey stew is mud. Big blobs of billabong mud. Blobs of mud? Dingo laughed. What a good idea. Righto, in they go. So Platypus scooped up big blobs of mud with his tail and tipped them into the billy can. Ew. Do you guys put mud in with your stew? Yucko. Hold on to your hats, it's getting a bit windy out here. Oh, yuck. That's disgusting. Around the bubbling billy, Dingo danced and sang, wombat stew, gooey, brewy, yummy, chewy, wombat stew. Woohoo! Waltzing out from the shade of the ironbarks came Emu. She arched her graceful neck over the brew. Oh ho, Dingo, she fluttered, what have we here? Gooey, chewy, wombat stew, boasted Dingo. I reckon Emu looks a little bit like Horace. What do you reckon? If only it were a bit more chewy, she sighed. But don't worry, a few feathers will set it right. Feathers? Dingo smiled. That would be chewy. Nom, nom, nom. Righto, in they go. That is just wow. So into the gooey brew, Emu dropped her finest feathers. And around the bubbling billy danced the Dingo. And he sang. Once a jolly no, he didn't sing. And he sang, wombat stew, crunchy munchy for my lunchy. Wombat stew. There we go. Old Blue Tongue the lizard came sliding in off his sun-soaked stone. Silly Dingo, he hissed. There are no flies in this stew. Can't be wombat stew without crunchy flies in it. And he stuck out his bright blue tongue. You got a bright blue tongue? There's a lot to be said for flies, said Dingo, rubbing his paws together. Righto, in they go. Dingo's changing his accent by the minute. So Lizard snapped 100 flies from the air with his long tongue and flipped them into the gooey, chewy stew. Oh, what a tongue! Can you touch your nose with your tongue? Around and around and around, and bubbling Billy Dingo danced and sang, wombat stew, hoo-hoo, wombat stew, oh, I'm so excited. Crunchy munchy for my lunchy, wombat stew. Platypus looks quite impressed, doesn't he? arms folded. Up through the red dust popped Echidna. Spiky Echidna. There he is. Wait a bit, not so fast, he bristled, shaking the red dust from his quills. Now I've been listening to all this advice, and take it from me, for a munchy stew, you need slugs and bugs and creepy crawlies. Ew. Is that so? I don't know if Dingo's a fan of that. What do you reckon? Dingo wagged his tail. Oh, why, I should have thought of that. Righto, in they go. Hey, Dingo. Oh my goodness, look at all those little creepy crawlies. So Echidna dug up all sorts of creepy crawlies and dropped them into the gooey, stewy, chewy, crunchy stew. I added that word in, stewy. This is, wow. What's it going to taste like, I wonder? The very clever Dingo stirred and stirred, all the while singing. Wombat stew, hot and spicy, oh so nicey. Wombat stew. That reminds me of someone called Gollum. They're all impressed, aren't they? Are you impressed with this amazing stew? Just then the sleepy-eyed koala climbed down the scribbly gum tree. Look here, he yawned. Any bush cook knows you can't make a spicy stew without gum nuts. Is that so? We're going to add some gum nuts to it, are we? Leave it to a koala to think of gum nuts. Dingo laughed and licked his whiskers. Righto, in they go. And into the chewy, stewy, there's that word again that I've added in. Gooey, chewy, munchy, crunchy, munchy stew. Koala shook lots and lots of gum nuts. There they go, into the stew. They are going to break their teeth, surely. Aha, cried Dingo. Now my stew is missing only one thing. What's that, asked the animals. The fat wombat. What? Don't eat the wombat. Wait, stop. Hang on, Dingo. You can't put that wombat in the stew yet. Stop. Why not? You haven't tasted it. Oh, right, I'll taste it. And that very clever Dingo bent over the billy and took a great slurp of stew. Check out that mohawk on the kookaburra. I'm poisoned, he howled. You've all tricked me. And he dashed away deep into the bush, never to sing again. Wombat stew, gooey brewy jammy, chewy wombat stew. Well, I certainly wouldn't have had any of that. It serves that Dingo right. I thought he could eat that poor wombat. We need a wombat, would we? There you go, Liz. Did you enjoy that? How about I just sit you up there next to the fire, and I'm going to sing you another song that's very appropriate for when you're sitting by a fire. Are you ready? Now, we've done this once before, but with a pretend fire. This one is going to be quite real. Do you remember that time that I picked up my swag and I sat next to my fire and I sung a song about a billy watching it? You ready? Hold on to your hats. Once a jolly swagman camped by a billabong under the shade of a coolabah tree, and he sang as he sat and waited till his billy boiled. Ooh, come a waltzing Matilda with me. Waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda. Ooh, come a waltzing Matilda with me. As he sat and waited till his billy boiled. I think he was watching his billy. Ooh, come a waltzing Matilda with me. Mr Violin, will you come waltzing Matilda with me? Let's do it. Put that hair over there. reckon it's just about time that we start talking about Mr. Christie. Mr. Christie Dwyer used to take all of his cattle, all of his cows, all the way from here down to Brisbane. Now, that is a 2.5 to 3 hour drive in a car. Do you know how they used to do it? They used to walk those cattle, that the men would be on horses, those cattle would have to walk. Now, that's a long, long way. So do you know what used to happen? They used to have to stop every so often because those horses that they were using were getting pretty tired. Horses seem to get pretty tired every 21 kilometres, apparently. And so they'd set up camp for the night, and they'd stay there for the night. And they'd walk another 21 kilometres the next day, set up camp, and then the next day they'd walk another 21 kilometres. And do you know, that is why we have all of those towns between here and Brisbane. Kilcoy, Caboolture, all of those towns, because they were driving those cattle all the way from here. That's pretty amazing, isn't it? So there's a song that these guys used to sing. They used to get to Brisbane and they used to just have a really great time, eating nice food, drinking good drinks, and then they'd have to leave again. It was pretty sad. So they used to sing this song. Farewell and adieu to you Brisbane ladies. Farewell and adieu to you girls of Toowong. We've sold all our cattle and we have to be moving, but we hope to be seeing you before too long. And then they turn around and they come all the way back to Nanango. So Nanango is one of the oldest towns in Queensland. It was actually a town before Queensland became Queensland, because it used to be all New South Wales. So Nanango is the 4th oldest town in Queensland, and all these other towns were created after Nanango. That's pretty amazing stuff, isn't it, Mr. Violin? Yeah, pretty amazing stuff. All this history about Australia. You know that song that I last did? That's called Drowsy Maggie. But it reminded me of another foot tapper, Chris Lindsay. That's correct. So I hope you're all up and ready to go for some dancing. I'm going to set this camera up so I can stand up and show you the moves. Now, if we just rewind all the way back to LizzieLand, episode 1. Does everyone remember that dance that we did? Now, this is a dance that I was doing with the walkers when I was up there. And we used to get out our heels and our toes. And then we'd slide 2, 3, 4. I reckon the Kings might know what I'm talking about as well. So everyone grab a partner. Dad, I know that you can do this dance. Very capable. All right. What a shot. How's that wind? Here we go. So, you ready? Everyone grab your violins. Well, no, that's just me. Well, if you've got a violin, you can grab it too. But you want to grab your partner. We're going to go heel and toe. I can show you actually like this. Here we go. We're going to go heel and toe on the ground, and then we're going to slide that way. Slide 2, 3, 4. Heel and toe with the other leg. Heel and toe. slide back the other way. Slide 2, 3, 4. Grab your partner. You're going to do right hand clap, left hand clap, and then both hand clap, knees and clap. Grab them in a link and you're going to do a circle. Round and round you go. So, are you ready? Mr. Violin, are you ready? Are you ready? Here we go. Heel and toe, heel and toe, slide. Heel and toe, heel and toe. Right hand clap, left hand clap, both hands clap, knees clap. And then we do a twirl. Here we go. Heel and toe, heel and toe. Heel and toe, heel and toe. Right hand clap. Okay, really fast. Here we go. Heel and toe. Oh, did you do it? That got pretty fast there, didn't it? Do you know who it's time to find? It's time to find Elektrina. Let's see if we can do it together. I'm going to come all the way down here, back past the house. Do you want to see that view again? There it is. Woohoo! Check it out. Here we go down. How's everyone going there? Keeping up? How great is Australia? There's so many things that we can learn about all the places that we go. I'm sure your towns, because not all of you are in Brisbane, are you? I'm sure all of your towns have some pretty amazing history. Bundaberg, Blackall, has it got a story? I recognise that big speaker. There it is. Okay, it is time to find Elektrina. Let's see if we can get her. You ready? Mr. Violin, you're going down. All right, Elektrina. I know that you guys can't see me, but I'm going to go grab her. Connected to all her cords. Look, she's got a new shoulder rest. All right, let's test this. Test this out. Can you hear her? Yeah, for Bundy, that's right. Fletcher's. Do you know what I need to get? I need to go find the music. Do you remember where I started the show? It was down there. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go all the way back down there. And I'm going to go grab that music. Because do you know who would normally bring me that iPad with the music on it? My amazing helper. Oh, you had to go dancing. Zoe, fantastic. So I'm going to go grab that. Ready? Whoop! Down we go. Up we go again. Oh yeah, all that dew. Whoop! Up here. Oh, there we go. So thanks guys, thanks for joining me here today. What a time it's been going around this house and finding out all that long ago, all the things that used to happen. It's pretty amazing. Okay, let's see if this is going to work. Good to have you along. Thanks so much. Pretty sure I'm in Brisbane again next week, but you know, who knows where I'll be. Yeah, that's it. Here we go. Let's turn her up. That's the extent that we're going to get. Are you ready? Okay, guys. LizzieLand, kicking with a wham, just because you can, LizzieLand. Oh no, I was playing a guitar solo. Remember, you can always watch LizzieLand at 9 o'clock every Saturday morning live on Facebook. And if you need to watch that LizzieLand song over and over and over, we've now put up a brand new video clip. My friend Hamish helped me with that. Go check it out and watch it to your heart's content. Thanks for joining me, guys. We'll see you next week.